of ER model to the relational model. So what is ER model and what is relational model? Can anybody tell me what is ER model and relational model? What are they actually? Can someone tell me what is ER model and relational model? What are these models? ER model क्या होता है, क्यों यूज करते हैं हम लोग ER मॉडल, क्यों रिलेशनल मॉडल यूज करते हैं, ये दो मॉडल क्या है, किसका टाइप है ये दो मॉडल, whose type are these? We have studied in module number 1, जिसके अंदर एक टॉपिक पढ़ा था और उस टॉपिक के अंदर सब क्लासिफिकेशन वाज ER मॉडल एंड रिलेशनल मॉडल. In which subtopic does this belong? What is ER model? Can someone tell me?
It's a real world object that distinguish from other objects.
Data models.
जो पहला definition बोला था, it is a real world object. No, that definition that you have said, that is for entity. Okay, it is, we are talking about entity. Yeah. So
Data
these two
models,
are
sorry.
basically data model. These are basically data models. Okay. So what is a data model? Data model is nothing but these are the tools. ये tool होते हैं जो कि हमें
database.
Yeah. So basically ये कुछ set of tools होते हैं which helps you in defining the schema of that database. यानी अगर आपको कोई भी database को define करना है, तो अगर database अगर डायरेक्टली आप बना दोगे तो वो कैसे बनाना है, क्या क्या एंटिटी होना चाहिए, क्या एट्रीब्यूट होना चाहिए, क्या प्रॉपर्टी होना चाहिए, तो इसके लिए हमें एक स्ट्रक्चर बनाना पड़ेगा. ओके, इट इज जस्ट लाइक अगर आपको बिल्डिंग खड़ी करनी है तो उसके लिए आपको कैड कैम या कोई ऑटो कैड टूल्स यूज करना पड़ेगा इन ऑर्डर टू बिल्ड अ मैप फर्स्ट, इन ऑर्डर टू बिल्ड अ लेआउट फर्स्ट. So similarly, data models or the ER model or the relational model, which are the types of the data model, these are nothing but these are the tools which help in defining the schema of the database. Okay, so what is schema? What do you mean by schema? Schema is nothing but it is a logical representation. So logical यानी दिखने में कैसा होगा, उसके अंदर क्या क्या concepts होंगे, उसके अंदर क्या क्या entity होंगे. So overall that thing is called as schema. Okay, so it is generally defined, is used to define the schema of the database. ओके, सो उसमें जो हमने पहला यानी मॉड्यूल नंबर 2 में जो हमने पढ़ा था, दैट वाज ऑल रिलेटेड टू एंटिटी रिलेशनशिप मॉडल. सो व्हाट इज एंटिटी रिलेशनशिप मॉडल? ये एक ऐसा डिजाइनिंग टूल है जिसके अंदर मेजरली 3 कंपोनेंट पे आपके बेसिस पे आपका डिजाइन करते हो. व्हाट आर द 3 मेजर कंपोनेंट्स इन ईआर डायग्राम? What are the 3 components that we have?
Entities, attributes, and relationships.
Yeah, so we have got entity, then we have got attribute, then we have got relationship. Okay, so these are the 3 major component. इस 3 component के basis पे we are able to define the schema of any database. So अगर आपको एक student का database बनाना है या college का database बनाना है, तो उसके अंदर आप student करके entity define कर सकते हो. उस student की कुछ properties होंगे या attributes होंगे. फिर teacher करके एक entity आप define कर सकते हो. teacher की कुछ property या attribute होंगे. फिर स्टूडेंट और टीचर के बीच में आप रिलेशनशिप बता सकते हो, ताकि कौन सा स्टूडेंट किस टीचर के अंडर पढ़ रहा है या कौन से टीचर कौन सी क्लास को पढ़ा रहा है. सो यू कैन होल्ड दैट रिकॉर्ड. Okay, so such database or the design of such database can be created easily with the help of ER diagram. Okay, so that was the first way of designing the the first way of designing the logical representation of any database. The second way जो हमने पढ़ा था, which we have started learning in the third module, that model is called as relational model. So relational model क्या करता है? ये भी उसी तरीके से डेटाबेस को, अगर आपको डेटाबेस को डिफाइन करना है, उसका लॉजिकल स्कीमा डिफाइन करना है, तो रिलेशनल मॉडल भी आपको बड़े आसानी से ये करने के लिए आपको हेल्प करता है. इसके अंदर जो टूल यूज करते हैं, सो instead of using entity, instead of using attribute, instead of using having relationship between them, what we have is we define how we define that schema on what basis?
Tables.
On the basis of tables. तो tables के अंदर basically 2 important component होते हैं. एक होता है column, which is also called as the attribute, and the other is called as row, also called as tuple, also called as record. Okay, so ये basis पे we have a table, we have a column, and we have got a tuple. On these basis we are able to define or we are able to design a logical representation of a database. So अगर कोई भी database आपको बनाना होगा for a university, for a medical shop, for a library management, या अगर आपको hospital management के लिए अगर कुछ बनाना है, या कोई प्रीमियर लीग के लिए अगर आपको डेटाबेस बनाना है, या कोई भी जहाँ पे भी डेटाबेस का यूटिलाइजेशन है, उसको लॉजिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन करने के लिए, उसके लिए उसको उसका एक लेआउट बनाने के लिए, उसका एक रिप्रेजेंटेशन दिखाने के लिए, ताकि वो एक्चुअली डेटाबेस बनेगा कैसे। पहले जो आप स्कीमा डिजाइन करते हो, वो स्कीमा डिजाइन करने के लिए आप या तो ईआर यूज कर सकते हो या आप रिलेशनल मॉडल कर सकते हो। ओके, सो दोनों में से कोई भी आप यूज करके आप उसका लॉजिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन बना सकते हो। ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज, जो आज हम पढ़ रहे थे, आप इससे पहले हमने जो पढ़ना चालू किया था, वाज हाउ टू कन्वर्ट वन मॉडल टू अनदर मॉडल, यानी एक मॉडल से दूसरे मॉडल में कन्वर्ट कैसे करेंगे। ओके, सो जो हम टॉपिक पढ़ रहे हैं, दैट इज द कन्वर्जन ऑफ ईआर मॉडल टू रिलेशनल मॉडल। यानी हमने डायग्राम, ER model is nothing but it is a diagrammatic representation. So diagram से हम table में कैसे convert करेंगे, that we have looked in this topic. So ER model, which is nothing but is a diagrammatic representation, उस diagrammatic representation को tabular में या relation में कैसे convert किया जाएगा, this topic we have started discussing. Okay, so rules. The first rule that we have seen was what was the first rule? The representation of strong entity. So अगर बाई चांस आप ER डायग्राम में कहीं पे अगर आपको स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी दिखती है, ओके, सो रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ, sorry for my bad writing today because I am currently in college, so I'm using college ka mouse and it is not working properly. I don't know why, what is the reason. Yeah, so इसकी वजह से थोड़ा writing खराब हो रही है, so please try to focus on what I'm speaking rather than looking at what I'm writing. Okay, so if you're able to understand it, it is good, but अगर आपको कोई problem आती है, you can ask me so I can clarify on that. So the first point that we have seen is the representation of strong entity. Okay, so अगर ER डायग्राम में कोई strong entity होती है, उसको हम रिलेशन में कन्वर्ट कैसे करेंगे, यानी उसको रिलेशनल मॉडल में, यानी उसको टेबल में कन्वर्ट कैसे करेंगे, वो हमने पहले रूल्स में देखा था। तो पहला रूल में, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ यू हैव गॉट अ स्टूडेंट, ओके, if you have got an entity called a student has some attributes such as roll number, student के पास कुछ attribute होगा जैसे कि name होगा, student has let's say course that they are studying. Okay, so अगर ये एक entity है, इसको अगर आपको table बनाना पड़ेगा, so what would be the name of the table? The name of the table would be
Student.
The name of the table would be student. Okay, is my voice clear or is it breaking? Can you tell me?
It's clear, sir.
Okay, so we have got a table by the name of student, and every time whenever we have a strong entity, that strong entity will reflect in exactly one table. So एक table में वो reflect करेगा. Okay, so आप हर एक entity के लिए आपको एक table बनाना is compulsory. So student करके एक entity है, and because it is a strong entity, आप क्या करोगे, उसका एक table बना दोगे, and उसके अंदर जो column होंगे, column will be exactly the attribute that has been defined in the ER diagram. So अगर एट्रीब्यूट में रोल नंबर है, तो यहाँ पे जो कॉलम होगा, उस कॉलम का नाम रोल नंबर हो जाएगा। दूसरे एट्रीब्यूट का नाम अगर नेम है, तो दूसरे कॉलम का यहाँ पे नेम हो जाएगा। तीसरे एट्रीब्यूट का नाम अगर कॉन्टैक्ट है या कोर्स है, तो यहाँ पे उसका नाम कोर्स हो जाएगा। Is this point clear? Was the first rule clear? Was the first rule clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So rule number 2, what was the rule number 2? Rule number 2 ये था कि अगर by chance कोई composite attribute होता है, okay, what is a composite attribute? If a attribute is further can be splitted into further attributes or divided into further attributes. For example, name can be divided into first name and last name. Okay, अगर ऐसा कोई situation occur हो जाता है where a name is further divided into first name and last name, so instead of having just name as one of the column, we are going to have two columns. So जितने भी composite attribute होंगे, उनके हर एक के नाम का आपको एक column बनाना पड़ेगा. Okay, so we will be having roll number, then we'll be having first name, and then we'll be having a last name. So because we have got a composite attribute, that means an attribute is further split into two attributes. So instead of having only one column, we'll be having two columns, and that attribute which is further classified, that attribute is not included. Further classification, only those attributes will be included. Okay, so जो तीन attribute थे पहले, because name has been split into first name and last name, we will be replacing name with two columns. One will be called as the first name, and second one will be called as a last name. So that was the second rule. Is the second rule also clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that was second rule. Third rule क्या था? What was the third rule? What was the third rule? Third rule says that if we have a multi-valued attribute, okay, अगर यानी मेरे पास कोई attribute ऐसी है जिसके पास multi values है, for example, a student can have a contact number, okay, so अगर मुझे इसका representation करना होगा तो let's say there is a student, there is a roll number, okay, then there is a name, then there is a contact number. So contact number is multi-valued, so its representation will be double ellipse. Okay, so I'll be having contact over here, then it will be having a course. Okay, so ये कुछ attribute, the attributes that a student has. So what we are going to do in multi-valued attribute, how we can convert into a relational model. First, for the student, because it is a strong entity, so we have to make a table for a student. Okay, so that table will be called as a student. Okay, so student will have all the attribute which has been defined in the ER diagram except for the multi-valued. So multi-valued छोड़ के सारे attribute को आप include करोगे. Okay, so what are the attribute that we have? We have a roll number, then we have a name, and then we have course. Okay, then अगर multi-valued attribute है, for that we have to make a separate table. So the rule number 3 says that in case if there is a multi-valued attribute, instead of including that multi-valued attribute in the same table, क्यों नहीं add करते उसी table में क्यों नहीं रखते? Because it causes a large number of duplication. There is a chances of having a duplicate entries. ये duplicate entries होने से क्या होता है? आपका data जो है inconsistent state में हो सकता है. हो सकता है अगर एक person का अगर 3 contact number है, उस person में 3 contact में एक contact के अंदर अगर आपने name गलती से कुछ अलग डाल दिया, so वहां पे आपका डेटा इनकंसिस्टेंट स्टेट में चले जाएगा. डेटा विल बी एम्बिगुअस, यानी कंफ्यूज्ड हो जाएगा आपका डेटा. यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड वेदर द फर्स्ट नेम इज करेक्ट और द लास्ट नेम इज करेक्ट. ओके, सो इन सच दैट in order to avoid that situation, in order to avoid that ambiguous state, what we are going to do is we are going to split the table into two parts. We are having two tables, दो टेबल बनेगा. एक टेबल सिर्फ और सिर्फ स्टूडेंट का होगा जिसके अंदर सारे एट्रीब्यूट होंगे एक्सेप्ट फॉर द मल्टी वैल्यूड एट्रीब्यूट, और दूसरा टेबल जो होगा उसके अंदर क्या होगा? व्हाट विल बी हैविंग इन द सेकंड टेबल? कैन समवन टेल मी व्हाट विल बी हैविंग इन द सेकंड टेबल?
Roll number and
as foreign
contact.
key and contact.
Yeah. So whatever is the multi-valued attribute that we have, that would be included. Okay, that will be included in the second table, and that would be considered as the primary key. And in order to have a relation between the table, जो पहला टेबल है उसका प्राइमरी की आप इसके अंदर इंपोर्ट करोगे. सो बिकॉज उसका प्राइमरी की इसके अंदर इंपोर्ट होगा, इस केस में व्हाट इट विल बी एक्टिंग एज अ रोल नंबर. क्या एक्ट करेगा? Foreign key. Yeah. So roll number in this case will be acting as a foreign key. So this is rule number 3. Rule number 3 क्या बोलता है? Just in case if one of the attribute is multi-valued attribute, instead of having or instead of merging that multi-valued attribute in the same table, because it can cause a large number of duplication, which can cause your data into inconsistent state, what you are going to do is हम उसको एक टेबल में ऐड नहीं करेंगे, उसकी जगह हम उसको एक अलग टेबल में ऐड करेंगे. So अलग टेबल में अगर आप उसको रखोगे, so that key will be acting as a primary key, that attribute will be acting as a primary key in that table, and plus in order to have the relationship between the two table, because it is of the same entity, so हमें relationship तो बनाना पड़ेगा. So relationship बनाने के लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? जो जिसके साथ relationship है, जिस टेबल के का वो attribute है, उस टेबल का प्राइमरी की हमें इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा इस टेबल में. So because it has been imported in this table, it will be acting as a foreign key. And what will be the name of the table? The name of the table is student underscore contact. You can give any name that you can think of, but because you are making the table of contact and it is of student, so आप student underscore contact के नाम का उसको table का नाम दे सकते हैं. Is rule number 3 clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then we have the rule number 4. Rule number 4 जो हमने देखा, that was what was rule number 4? Can anybody tell me?
Presentation of
weak entity.
Yeah. So अगर मेरे ER diagram में there is a weak entity. For example, अगर मेरे पास let's say account है या customer है, there is a customer in bank. customer takes a loan. Okay, customer takes a loan. So loan जो होगा, लोन तभी अवेलेबल होगा जब कोई कस्टमर होगा. So for that, in order for a loan to be identified uniquely, loan has to be associated with any of the customers. So it has to depend on the customer. So in that case, loan will be considered as a weak entity. Okay, we are considering loan as a weak entity just because loan does not have its own unique ID. लोन को अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई कराने के लिए कस्टमर से आइडेंटिफिकेशन लेना पड़ेगा. ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाई लोन विल बी कंसीडर्ड एज अ वीक एंटिटी. सो वीक एंटिटी इज जनरली रिप्रेजेंटेड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ डबल रेक्टेंगल, and the relationship between the weak entity and the strong entity, that relationship is called as, what is the name of the relationship? The relationship between weak and strong entity is called as, there is a specific name of the relationship. Can you tell me what is the name?
Identify relationship.
Identifying relationship.
So we have, exactly, so that relationship is called as identifying relationship. Again, very important question, can be asked in your MCQs. Okay, so they can ask you a question, what is or the representation of double diamond is for which category, or for which symbol? So whether it represent weak entity, whether it represent strong entity, whether it represent attribute, whether it represent identifying relationship. So if you don't know what is identifying relationship, so you will not be able to tell कि double diamond किसका representation है. Okay, so आपको ये सब terminology पता होना चाहिए, तभी आप MCQ आप आराम से crack कर सकते हैं. Okay, so that is why identifying relationship या बाकी जो भी term पढ़ रहे हैं आप, जैसे कि strong entity, weak entity, ये सब आप पढ़ो अच्छे से. मैपिंग कार्डिनैलिटी क्या होता है, व्हाट आर द डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ मैपिंग कार्डिनैलिटी दैट वी हैव. सो ये सब छोटी छोटी चीजें जो है आप ये पढ़ोगे तो आप एमसीक्यू में स्कोर कर पाओगे. और ऑफ कोर्स उसके पीछे आपको उसका थियरी पता होना चाहिए, बट एमसीक्यू में द आंसर इज वेरी स्पेसिफिक. ओके, सो स्पेसिफिक होने के लिए आपको उसका प्रॉपर जो टर्मिनोलॉजी है उस पर आपका फोकस ज्यादा होना चाहिए. सो ट्राई टू हैव द फोकस ऑन द टर्मिनोलॉजी, या एंड आल्सो ट्राई टू क्लियर योर थियरी एज वेल. So identifying relationship, what is the representation of identifying relationship? We have a double diamond or double rhombus that we have over there. Okay, so that is a representation of identifying relationship. What is an identifying relationship? Identifying relationship is nothing but it is the relationship between a strong entity and a weak entity. That is called as an identifying relationship. And if we make a double line over here, what is the meaning of this double line? If we draw, what is the meaning? So that is total participation. So we have got two different types of participation. One is called as a partial participation, other is called as a total participation. यानी total participation का मतलब क्या? Loan जो entity है, okay, so whatever or the whatever different entity loan has, जैसे कि there is a loan number 5, let's say, a loan number 6 assume कर लो, okay, so whatever loan we have, it has to be having an association with a customer. यानी customer हो के साथ एक ना एक relationship लोन का होगा. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि कोई लोन होगा और उसका कोई कस्टमर एसोसिएटेड ना हो. ऐसा पॉसिबल है? ऐसा कुछ पॉसिबल है? Is
No, sir.
so every loan will have a customer associated with it. There is a chances of defaulter loans. ऐसा हो सकता है कि कई बार बैंक जो है वो माफ कर देती है, जैसा आपने सुना होगा विजय माल्या के केस में, और बहुत सारे बिजनेस के केसेस में ऐसा हुआ कि उन्होंने उसको डिफॉल्टर लोन मान लिया क्योंकि बैंक उन लोग का लोन चुका नहीं पाए उस केसेस में. सो उन्होंने लोन को खत्म ही कर दिया. लेकिन जब भी आपका अगर कोई भी एक नॉर्मल पर्सन होगा, जब भी वो लोन लेगा, so every loan has to be associated with the customer. तो इसका मतलब लोन का टोटल पार्टिसिपेशन होगा या पार्शियल पार्टिसिपेशन होगा विद कस्टमर? व्हाट इट विल बी? What will be the participation of loan with customer, total or partial?
Total.
Total participation. So total participation is represented by single line or double line?
Double.
Double line. So that is why we have a double line over here. What about customer and loan? The participation of customer with loan. Will every customer will have a loan, or some of the customer will have only loan?
Some of the customer.
Some of the customer will have
So
a loan.
the participation will be total or partial?
Partial.
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 Partial will having only a single line or double line on this side?
Single line.
Single line. So is the representation clear? Yeah.
Yes.
So
sir.
अगर इस सिचुएशन को अगर आपको रिलेशन में कन्वर्ट करना है, अगर इस सिचुएशन को अगर आपको रिलेशनल मॉडल में कन्वर्ट करना है, सो फर्स्ट यू नीड टू हैव सम एट्रीब्यूट ओवर हियर. सो कस्टमर के पास लेट्स से अकाउंट नंबर होगा, ओके. उसके बाद कस्टमर के पास उसका नेम होगा, कस्टमर के पास लेट्स से अमाउंट होगा जो भी उसके अकाउंट में होगा. सो इट विल हैव दैट अमाउंट. लोन के पास क्या होगा, लोन टाइप होगा, ओके. लोन का एक अमाउंट होगा, ओके. इंटरेस्ट रेट होगा जो यहाँ पे आप रख सकते हैं. So these are the attributes. Let's assume these are the attributes. Okay. So out of the customer, we have account number, we have amount, and we have name. So what can be considered as the primary key in this case?
Account number.
So we'll be having account number. We'll be assuming account number as the primary key. So अगर हमें इसका table बनाना है, so in this case, who is the strong entity or who is the weak entity? Can you tell me who is the strong entity?
Customer is a strong
Yeah.
entity and loan is a weak
Yeah.
entity.
So customer का अगर मुझे table बनाना होगा, so as per the rule number 1, I can make the table by the name of customer. So अगर मेरे को strong entity का बनाना है तो customer नाम का एक मैं table बना दूंगा and it will have the same number of column as the attribute defined in the diagram. So whatever the attribute that I have, so I have got account number, I've got amount, and I've got a name of the customer. So that is how I can make the table. Okay. But for my weak entity, what is the rule? The rule is I'll be having all the attributes defined in the weak entity. So what are the attributes that I have in the weak entity? I've got interest rate, okay, or the rate of interest. Then I've got the type of loan, okay. Then I've got amount of loan, loan amount, okay. So these are the attributes that I have. उसके अलावा मुझे, because I'm not able to uniquely identify my each record, what I will be doing, what I have to do, I have to import a key, or I have to import a primary key of some other table. So whose primary key I have to import?
Account
So
number.
account number or the primary key of the customer I have to import into my table, because there is a relationship between the strong and the weak entity. So जो weak entity जिस strong entity पे depend होगा उसका primary key आपको import करना पड़ेगा. So that account number will get imported into that table. So because it is imported, this key over here will be referred as primary key or foreign key.
Foreign key.
So for this table, it will be referred as a foreign key, whereas the account number for this particular table, it will be referred as primary key. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is
Yes,
rule number
sir.
4 clear? Yeah. So just a question. Just tell me true or false. Does a strong entity has a primary key? True or false? Does a strong entity has a primary key? True or false?
True.
True.
Does a weak entity has a primary key? True or false?
False.
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 Weak entity must have foreign key.
True.
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 Strong entity must have foreign key.
False.
False.
False. It is not necessary कि it should have.
तो फिर दोनों
Only-
का कनेक्शन कैसे बताएंगे?
Yeah. Only if there is a relationship between them. Only if there is a relationship. For example, अगर customer है यहाँ पे है, okay, customer is a strong entity, but does it has a foreign key in it? Does customer has a foreign key? No, it does
No.
not have. So in this case, it does not have. So there is a situation where it can have a foreign key. There is a situation where it cannot have. But I've said the word must. So is it compulsory to have a foreign key in a strong entity?
No.
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 So please go with the word. Okay. Always read the question properly. Okay. Yeah. So that is the point I want to. So these are the points that we have covered in the last class. Today, point number 5. Point number 5 we'll be discussing on the relationship. Okay. So relationship, what are the different types of relationship we have? or what are the different mapping cardinalities that we have?
1 to 1.
So we have 1 to 1, we have 1 to many, we have many to 1, and we have last many to many. Okay, many to 1. So we have 4 different mapping cardinalities. Okay, I'll just try to draw a diagram. So I think I've taken the example of 1 to 1 का मैंने शायद ले लिया था. I've got a person has a passport, right? I've taken that example, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So a
Yeah.
person has a passport. So अगर 1 to 1 relationship होगा, let's assume there is a 1 to 1 relationship. So person के पास क्या क्या attribute होगा? What a person can have? A person can have its ID. A person can have name. इतना ही रखते हैं, ज़्यादा complicate नहीं करते. Then passport will have a passport number. Passport will have the issue date. Okay, yeah, date of issue. Okay, so these are the record that I have in passport. Okay, so अगर मुझे इसको convert करना है, okay, if I want to convert this ER diagram into a table, so what is the rule? First, we need to create a table for a strong entity. So because we have got 2 strong entity, so how many table I'll be having? Straightforward. What is the answer?
2.
2.
1 for whom and 1 for whom? 1 for the person
Person
and
and
the other one
passport.
for
Passport.
passport. Other for the passport. So as per the rule of 1 to 1 relationship, पहले तो हम टेबल बना लेते हैं. टेबल के अंदर वो सारे एट्रीब्यूट डाल देते हैं जो कि ऑलरेडी डिफाइन है. सो पर्सन के पास क्या क्या एट्रीब्यूट डिफाइन है? पर्सन हैज PID, पर्सन हैज नेम. सो ये तो हमने यहाँ पे डिफाइन कर लिया. उसके बाद पासपोर्ट के पास क्या क्या है? पासपोर्ट हैज अ पासपोर्ट नंबर एंड पासपोर्ट हैज डेट ऑफ इशू. ओके, सो पासपोर्ट के पास भी 2 एट्रीब्यूट है. नाउ इन ऑर्डर टू मेंटेन अ रिलेशनशिप, जस्ट बिकॉज इट इज अ 1 to 1 रिलेशनशिप, हमें किसी भी एक टेबल का प्राइमरी की दूसरे के अंदर इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा इन ऑर्डर टू मेक अ रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन देम. सो व्हाट डू यू प्रिफर? पासपोर्ट का मैं पर्सन के अंदर डाल दूं प्राइमरी की? कैन आई डू दैट? कैन आई ऐड द प्राइमरी की ऑफ द पासपोर्ट?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll be writing P number and that is a passport number. So passport number यहाँ पे क्या होगा? Will it be primary key or foreign key?
Foreign key. Foreign.
Foreign key. And who will be the primary key of this table?
ID.
Person ID.
Person ID will be considered as the primary key. What about this table? Does this table has a primary key?
Passport number.
Passport number has a primary key. What about a foreign key in this table? Does this table has a foreign key?
No.
No. So again, that question is suitable for over here also. Does every strong entity must have a foreign key? So in this case, does it have?
No.
No. So it might have or it may not have. It depends on the situation to situation. But it is not compulsory to have a foreign key in a strong entity relation. Okay. So this is the rule number 5. Rule number 5 में first relation, which is 1 to 1. 1 to 1 अगर आपको बनाना होगा तो आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? जो भी आपके स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी है उसका आप एक टेबल बना दो. उसके लिए दोनों के लिए आप टेबल बना दो. किसी एक टेबल में दूसरे का फॉरेन की आपको ऐड करना पड़ेगा. या तो आप पासपोर्ट का प्राइमरी की आप पर्सन के अंदर फॉरेन की इंपोर्ट कर लो, या तो पासपोर्ट के अंदर पर्सन का प्राइमरी की आपको इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा. सो आइदर ऑफ देम इज पॉसिबल. So what is the second situation that I can have? What is the second table that I can have? A person can have only 2 attribute, person ID and person name. Second situation में क्या हो सकता है? पासपोर्ट के पास क्या क्या होगा फिर? अगर ये लिया तो मैंने, what should passport have?
PID.
Passport number,
PN number.
date of issue, and last we have person ID. So person ID has to be included as a foreign key over here. This will be acting as a passport number, should be acting as a primary key. Over here, person ID will be acting as a primary key. So either this situation or this. Okay. So both table, दोनों टेबल में से किसी एक टेबल में आपको प्राइमरी की इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा एज अ फॉरेन की. Is the 1 to 1 relationship clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll go to the next relationship, which is relationship number 2, यानी fifth का second part, fifth या 5.2 में जाएंगे. 5.2 is 1 to many. Okay. one to many. Yeah, so one to many का relationship, we'll just try to understand कैसे होगा. I'll be taking an example. Let's say there is a publisher. Okay, there is an entity by called as publisher. Okay, and there is an entity called as book. Okay, so publisher, what is the relationship you can define? Can you tell me the relationship name? Fill in the blanks. Publisher dash book.
Publisher.
Publish. So publisher, publish, book. Okay, so publish will be considered as a relationship. Tell me the mapping cardinality. A publisher publish how many books? One book, many book?
Many.
Many books.
Many books. So publisher can publish many books. What about a book? Is book published by only one publisher or many publisher?
Many.
One.
Many publisher कैसे होगा? एक ही होगा ना. Either आपका टेकमैक्स जो है या कोई भी DBMS का बुक अगर आप टेकमैक्स लोगे, so it has to be published by टेकमैक्स publication only. It cannot be published by Tata McGraw-Hill या कोई Pearson publication. वो एक ही publication house से ही publish होगा, right? Right?
Yes.
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 Yeah. So a book will be published by only one publisher, but a publisher can publish many books. So what is the relationship? Is it one to many?
Yes.
Yeah. So अगर इस situation में अगर आपको relation में convert करना होगा, so कैसे करेंगे? First we'll just write down some attribute. So what are the attributes that I can have? Publisher will have publisher number. Publisher will have a publication name. Okay. उसके बाद उसका address ले लेते हैं. Okay. So we'll have address. What are the attributes that book can have? Identify करने के लिए we have ISBN number. Do you guys remember the full form of ISBN? Full form of ISBN? International Standard
Standard book number.
International Standard Book Number. Okay. So we have ISBN number. ISBN number के अलावा we have a title. Then we have प्राइस एटसेट्रा. ओके, सो ये सब कुछ एट्रीब्यूट होंगे हमारे. इसके अलावा और भी एट्रीब्यूट होंगे, बट फिलहाल हम सिंप्लिसिटी के लिए इतने एट्रीब्यूट को कंसीडर करते हैं. सो पहले हम इसको टेबल में कन्वर्ट कर लेते हैं, बाद में रिलेशनशिप को डिसाइड करेंगे. ओके, सो जब भी आपको कभी भी ऐसा सिचुएशन आता है तो जितने भी एंटिटी हैं सबके लिए पहले टेबल बना लो. सो बिकॉज इट हैज अ स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी, एज पर रूल नंबर 1, हाउ मेनी टेबल आई कैन मेक आउट ऑफ इट? कितने स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी है यहाँ पे? 2. So I'll be having 2 table. One is called as publisher. One will be called as publisher. And other will be called as book. Okay. So whatever is the entity or whatever is the attribute defined over there, so उसके नाम का क्या बन जाएगा? उसके नाम का table, उसके नाम का column आप बना लोगे. Okay. Is this point clear? Is this point clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
उसके बाद, for example, publisher के अंदर what are the attribute that I have in publisher? I've got a publisher number. उसके बाद I have publication name. उसके बाद I have address. Okay. इसमें से प्राइमरी की कौन सा होगा in publisher? Can I define publication number as the primary key? Yeah. Book के पास क्या क्या एट्रीब्यूट है? I have got ISBN number. उसके बाद मेरे पास और क्या है? I have got title. उसके बाद मेरे पास प्राइस. Is this point clear? यहाँ तक क्लियर है ना आपको? मेरे स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी है, जितने भी एट्रीब्यूट है उसके एट्रीब्यूट को उसके नाम का मैं कॉलम बना दूंगा. Now we have to define the relationship. Okay, please pay attention over here. जब भी आपका many 1:many रिलेशनशिप होगा, आपको एक कॉलम एक्स्ट्रा ऐड करना पड़ेगा. किस तरफ? many की तरफ. many की साइड की तरफ आपको एक कॉलम एक्स्ट्रा ऐड करना पड़ेगा. And that column will hold the primary key of the other table. So who is the many side over here? Book or publisher?
Book.
Book.
Book is a many side because a publisher can publish many books. So because we are talking about many books, so book over here will be considered as a many entity. Okay, so many side में आपका करना पड़ेगा दूसरे टेबल का जिसके साथ रिलेशनशिप है उसका प्राइमरी की आपको इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा. So who is the primary key of that table? Who is the primary key?
Publisher
We have
number.
publisher number. So that publisher number has to be included as the foreign key in this table. Is the rule clear? I'll repeat again the rule. If there is a mapping cardinality between one to many, अगर one to many relationship होगा, in that case we design the strong entity table. जो भी strong entity के जो भी table होंगे, we design that. The entity who is on the many side, that entity or that relation has to add an extra column, and that column will include the primary key of the other table. Is the point clear? So because book is the entity which has the many mapping cardinality, so in that we'll be having or we'll be adding an extra column, and that extra column will be the primary key of the publisher. So primary key of the publisher is the publisher number. So because publisher number is imported into the book, so in case of book, the publisher number will be acting as a, what it will be acting as a? The publisher number?
Foreign key.
Foreign key. And ISBN will be acting as a
Primary.
primary. And over here, publisher number will be acting as a primary key. Is that point clear? Is the point clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now for 5.3, which is many to one. So many to one is again just reverse of it. Okay. So अगर many to one मेरे को समझाना है तो यही रूल वहां पे भी फॉलो होगा. So जो many साइड में होगा उस तरफ पे आपको जो one का प्राइमरी की होगा उसको मुझे इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा. So if I just reverse this diagram, this will be acting as a many to one. यानी book is published by publisher. So वहां पे तो many to one हो जाएगा ना relationship. So same rule applies for that. So many to one और one to many में same
Sir,
rule apply होगा.
Sir,
हाँ.
different example.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just a second. I will just delete these things. Okay, so 5.3 is, I am taking 5.3 as many to one. Student learns from teacher. Okay, so we are considering this as a situation. Okay, so student जो है is taught by, इसमें many to many होएगा ना? A student is taught by,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yeah. Any example that you can think of? One, many to one. Any example that you can think of? Many to one.
Hospital and doctor.
Hospital and doctor. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so I'll be having an entity by the name of doctor. I'll be having an entity by the name of doctor. Okay, so doctor works in, the relation is works in hospital. Okay, so I've got an entity by the name of doctor, I've got an entity by the name of hospital. So doctor के पास attribute क्या होगा? What are the attributes of doctor? Doctor has a doctor ID, doctor has a name, doctor has a specialty. So doctor can be pediatric, or it can be dermatologist, or it can be neurologist, cardiologist, etc. So that is the specialty. Hospital has hospital number, hospital name, hospital address, okay, etc. Okay, so what is a mapping cardinality? A doctor works in one hospital. Every doctor works in one hospital. Can we do that? Can we set a rule? A doctor must be working in one hospital. In India, it is not
Yes,
there,
sir.
but in some other country, या अगर मैं एक अपनी organization का मेरा एक hospital होगा, I'll be making that rule, so I can have that rule. So a doctor can work in only one hospital. That is the rule I've set. What about a hospital? A hospital has one doctor or many doctor? Many doctor.
Many doctors.
So this situation is many to
Many.
one. Okay. So the scenario is कि मेरा जो hospital या एक doctor जो है, it has to work in only one hospital. That is a rule that I am making. So ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. There is a situation जहाँ पे कई बार ऐसा होता है कि एक doctor sits in multiple hospitals. Okay. But generally जो rule follow होना चाहिए, जो protocol follow होना चाहिए कि generally a doctor has to be there in one hospital. But let's assume this situation कि एक डॉक्टर जो है वो एक ही हॉस्पिटल में बैठेगा, लेकिन एक हॉस्पिटल के अंदर देयर कैन बी मल्टीपल डॉक्टर. तो दिस सिचुएशन इज मेनी टू वन. सो अगर आपको टेबल बनाना होगा तो सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, जो भी स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी है उसका एक टेबल बना लो. तो स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी कौन कौन से हुआ, द स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी दैट आई हैव, हुआ द स्ट्रॉन्ग एंटिटी दैट आई हैव.
Doctor and hospital.
सो मुझे डॉक्टर का टेबल बनाना पड़ेगा और मुझे हॉस्पिटल का टेबल बनाना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद रूल क्या है, आफ्टर मेकिंग द टेबल, whatever the attribute that I have, as long as it is not multi-valued, I have to add it into my table. So जितने भी मेरे attribute है वो मैं यहाँ पे add कर लूँगा. So what are the attribute that I have? Doctor has with the doctor ID, doctor has the name, doctor has the specialty. So whatever is the specialty that I can have. Okay. Hospital का जो attribute है वो मैं यहाँ पे add कर दूँगा. तो hospital has the hospital number, hospital has the name, hospital has the address. Okay. After defining the attribute, after defining all the table, after defining the column name, the next thing is we have to define the relationship. So what is a relationship? What is the type? Is it one to one? One to one होता तो क्या करता मैं? One to one होता तो क्या करता? किसी भी एक टेबल के अंदर दूसरे का फॉरेन की मुझे इंपोर्ट करना होता, दूसरे का प्राइमरी की मुझे इंपोर्ट करना होता. बट बिकॉज इट इज वन टू मेनी, सो व्हाट इज द रूल आई हैव टू फॉलो? मेनी साइड में क्या करना पड़ेगा?
दूसरे टेबल का प्राइमरी की.
दूसरे टेबल का प्राइमरी की. सो पहले मेरे को दोनों टेबल का प्राइमरी की बता दो. सो डॉक्टर का प्राइमरी की विल बी डॉक्टर आईडी एंड हॉस्पिटल का प्राइमरी की विल बी हॉस्पिटल नंबर. सो किस टेबल में किसका प्राइमरी की आएगा? कैन एनीबडी टेल मी व्हिच टेबल विल होल्ड द प्राइमरी की ऑफ द अदर टेबल?
Doctor table will hold hospital number.
Yeah. So because doctor is the many side in this case, so हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? What we'll be doing in this case, will be holding or will be importing the primary key of the hospital in this case. So यहाँ पे hospital number डालना पड़ेगा and that hospital number will be acting as what?
Foreign key.
Foreign key in this table. And in this table, the doctor ID will be acting as a primary key. And in this table, will be not adding any column. जो ऐसा है वो वैसे ही रहेगा. So one side will be as it is. One side is the simplest. आपको सिर्फ उसके अंदर जितने भी attribute है उतने ही attribute आपको कॉलम के फॉर्म में आपको रिप्रेजेंट कराना है. लेकिन जो मेनी साइड है उसके अंदर आपको जितने एट्रीब्यूट है उतने एट्रीब्यूट आपको कॉलम के फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट कराना है, प्लस जिसके साथ रिलेशनशिप होगा उसका एक प्राइमरी की का कॉलम आपको ऐड करना पड़ेगा एज अ फॉरेन की. इज द पॉइंट क्लियर? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then we have the last, just a second. We have the last form of the relationship. And what is the last form of relationship? Which relationship we have?
Many to many.
Many to many. So many to many is the important one. So please pay attention in this case. यहाँ पे थोड़ा different हो जाता है. Yeah. So in case of many to many, okay, I'll just take an example of many to many. So I think student and teacher is the best example. So yeah. So we have a teacher. We have a student. So what is the relationship that I can have?
Teachers.
So teacher teaches to student. Okay, so what is the mapping cardinality that I can have? A teacher teaches to one student or many student?
Many students.
Many student. A student is taught by one teacher or many teacher? Many teacher.
Many.
So in this case, will it be many to many or one to many, or many to one?
Many
or one
to many.
one? So it will be many to many. Okay. So we'll just define the attribute. So teacher के पास क्या होगा? So teacher has the employee ID. Teacher has name. Teacher can have major जिसके अंदर specialty होगा. Okay. Then student, what are the property of a student? Student have roll number. Student have name. Okay. उसके बाद student have address, etc. Okay. Is this point clear? Then student can have course also. Let's assume एक और attribute ले लेते हैं by the name of course. Is this point clear? Yeah. So many to many relationship में क्या करेंगे? सबसे पहले जो भी आपके strong entity उसका आप एक table बना लो. Okay. So what are the strong entity that I have? I have a teacher as a strong entity, and then I have student as a strong entity. So teacher का मैं क्या करूँगा? What are the attribute that is defined in teacher? Can you tell me what are the attribute that I have? First I have
Employee ID.
I have employee ID, then I have employee name, and finally I have major. So मैं इस नाम का table बना दूंगा. And what is the name of the table? The name of the table is teacher. So it will have the following columns. The first one is employee ID, employee name, and the major. Then I have the second table by the name of student. And student has, what are the attributes that it has? It has a roll number. Then it has, what it has?
Student name.
Student name. The irony is that whatever I have written, even I am not able to understand what I have written. So that is why I have asked कि क्या लिखा है. Okay. So student name, उसके बाद student address. उसके बाद क्या बच गया? Course. So I'll just add over here because the order of column, does it matter or it does not matter?
Does not matter.
It does not matter. So I can add course over here. So it will not have any impact on the relation. Okay. So what out of this, what are the primary key of teacher?
Employee ID.
Employee ID is the primary key. Out of out of the student, who is the primary key?
Roll number.
Okay. So हमने entity define कर दिया. Next is we have to define the relationship. But in this case, the relationship is many to many. So in the case of many to many, what is the new thing you do is that relationship का भी एक separate table होगा. So we have to make a separate table for a relationship. So हम क्या करेंगे? एक और एक नया table define कर लेंगे. Okay. And उस table में जो entity के बीच में relationship है, दोनों का primary key has to be imported into that table. So इसके अंदर कौन कौन से primary key आएंगे? Who are the primary key that I have?
Employee ID, roll number.
Roll
We
number.
have employee ID and we have roll number. Okay, so both are primary key or foreign key in this case. Primary key or foreign key. For this table, it will be foreign key. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, and what will be the name of this table? The name of the table will be teachers. So whatever is the name of the relationship, by that name will be creating another table only in the case of many to many relationship. So many to many relationship के अंदर ही एक separate table बनेगा. One to one में कोई table नहीं बनेगा. One to one में क्या होगा? कोई भी एक side में आपको foreign की आपको add करना पड़ेगा. Many to one में क्या करना पड़ेगा? आपको many की side में foreign की add करना पड़ेगा. One to many में क्या करना पड़ेगा? Many की side में foreign की add करना पड़ेगा. Only in the case of many to many relationship, the relationship will be made as a separate table, and in that table will be having what? Will be having what? The foreign key of the other table. Is that point clear? Is the point clear? इज इट क्लियर?
सर
Yes, sir.
फॉरेन की रोल नंबर भी हो सकता है ना?
हाँ, तो फॉरेन की मैंने वही लिया ना, रोल नंबर यहाँ पे लिया, और दूसरा जो मेरा दूसरे टेबल का जो आपका टीचर आईडी था, एम्प्लॉय आईडी था, वो मैंने लिया। तो दोनों मेरा फॉरेन की होगा उस टेबल के लिए।
ये दोनों फॉरेन की है सर ना, मतलब?
हाँ, दोनों फॉरेन की ही है, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट एंटिटी जो है, एंटिटी को यूनिकली आइडेंटिफाई कराने के लिए आपको प्राइमरी की लगता है। रिलेशनशिप में आप दोनों फॉरेन की ही लोगे, रिलेशनशिप के अंदर आपको प्राइमरी की नहीं लगेगा। इज दैट पॉइंट क्लियर?
यस सर।
सो एक और मैं एग्जांपल ले लेता हूँ इसको समझाने के लिए। आई जस्ट टेक अनदर एग्जांपल, ओके, बिकॉज इट इज वन ऑफ द रेयरेस्ट वन। सो या उसके लिए एक और एग्जांपल ले लेता हूँ मैं। या so let's assume I've got a book, okay, and I've got a reviewer, okay, a book and a reviewer. Who is a reviewer? Reviewer कौन होता है? Who is the reviewer? Reviewer का मतलब, what is the meaning of reviewer?
Reviewer reads the book and tells how it is.
Yeah, so he gives the reading, right? He or she gives a reading, rating basically. So अगर आप 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star जो आप देते हो, even in the movie that you give, a movie is a 5-star movie or a series is a 4-star a series. So who gives that rating? Who gives that rating? The reviewer. Okay, so they are basically the critics, or they can be some author, yeah, they can be some critical person who have the knowledge of reading that book, who have that experience of writing a book or directing a movie or something of that caliber. So they are people who can criticize, who can be a critic. Okay, so those people are called as reviewer. So a book is reviewed by, sorry, yeah, a reviewer reviews many book or one book? A reviewer,
Many people.
so I'll just write down the relationship as review. A book is reviewed by reviewer. Okay, so reviewer reviews many book, and a book is reviewed by one reviewer or many reviewer? Many reviewer. So एक बुक को many reviewer रिव्यू करेंगे। हो सकता है एक ऑथर ने उसको 5 स्टार दिया, एक ऑथर ने 3 स्टार दिया, एक ऑथर ने 2 स्टार दिया। ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपको पता होगा मूवी में हु आर द क्रिटिक्स, डज एनीबॉडी नो एनी रिव्यूअर नेम मूवी के लिए बॉलीवुड का? हु इज द रिव्यूअर? You have Taran Adarsh, I think. We have Komal Nahata. They are the reviewer, right? Right? अगर आप सीरीज में जाते हो, you have Rotten Tomatoes, we have IMDb as a reviewer. So we have the different, yeah. So they are the reviewer. Similarly, for books, we also have a reviewer. For let's say for songs, for all albums, we have the media critic. There is a reviewer team that gives a rating. There, for every literature, there is a reviewer. Okay, so a reviewer is a person who has that particular knowledge about that particular field. Okay, so इस case में reviewer के पास क्या क्या attribute होंगे? So reviewer has a reviewer ID. Reviewer will have a name. Okay, reviewer will have क्या हो सकता है reviewer के पास और? Experience. Let's take the experience in count. Okay, yeah. Then a book will have ISBN number. Then a book will have title, and then book will have price. Okay, so it is reviewed by. So a relationship can also have an attribute. Okay, just remember that. खाली एंटिटी के पास एट्रीब्यूट नहीं होगा, रिलेशनशिप के पास भी खुद का एक एट्रीब्यूट हो सकता है. ओके, सो या, सो अगर लेट्स से इस रिलेशनशिप के पास एक एट्रीब्यूट है, एंड दैट एट्रीब्यूट इज लेट्स से रेटिंग. ओके, सो अब अगर हमें इसको अगर रिप्रेजेंट कराना है, सो हम क्या करेंगे? बुक का एक टेबल बना देंगे, उसके बाद रिव्यूअर का एक टेबल बना देंगे. ओके, सो बुक हैज 3 कॉलम्स इन इट. पहला होगा आपका ISBN नंबर, उसके बाद होगा आपका टाइटल, उसके बाद होगा आपका प्राइस. ओके, So the name of the table is book. Then we have the reviewer. Reviewer के पास 3 column होंगे. So what are the column it has? It has the reviewer ID, it has the reviewer name, then it has experience. Okay. Then because it is many to many, so मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? Separate table बनाना पड़ेगा. That separate table will hold. पहले तो relationship का जो entity है वो मुझे यहाँ पे डालना पड़ेगा. So what is the relationship का attribute? Sorry, what is the relationship का attribute? We have the rating. Okay. उसके अलावा what are the other things that I have to add? I have to add the foreign key of the other tables. So what are the foreign keys of the other table? For book, what I'll be having over here?
ISBN number.
ISBN number, and for reviewer I'll be having the reviewer ID. Okay, so this is how I will be making my third table, and the name of the table will be reviewed by. Is this point clear? Is the point clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in which cases I'll be having new set of tables? In which cases I'll be having new set of table? Only in 2 cases I'll be having different set of table. एक तो मेरा जब मल्टी वैल्यूड एट्रीब्यूट होगा उस केस में मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा? एक अलग टेबल बनाना पड़ेगा. And second is if the relationship is many to many, in that case I'll be having another table. In rest of the cases, whatever is the number of attribute that I have, same is the name of whatever the number of entity that I have, same is the number of table that I will be having. Is the point clear? Is the point clear? Yeah. So अगर मेरे पास टाइम हो गया क्या हमारा?
12 बज गए.
Yeah. So I think the time is over. So yeah, we'll stop it over here. I'll just stop it over here. Does anybody has any question regarding the MCQs or the paper or something of that sort? किसी को कुछ सवाल पूछना है उसके ऊपर?
सर उसका क्वेश्चन बैंक कब देने वाला है?
मुझे नहीं लगता क्वेश्चन बैंक मिलेगा.